Welcome on board to the Alien Spaceship talk show with Emmy Hikins and Trevor, a podcast where no topics is off limits. Fasten your seatbelt, stick the kettle on, you're in for a bumpy ride. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
And they have, how did they get that idea that there's a better way of doing it? Because I thought I was really special with this big machine typing away. Because, can you come and do this? And I would be like, I would do. I was qualified, and now, even you did telexes. You did a telex message, and it went onto a tape, and it punched holes in a tape, and you looked at that tape, and you couldn't read it because it was just full of holes. So then you thread the tape through a machine, and it typed out in Hong Kong or Germany or wherever. I don't know whether you remember when you used to see the football results coming in on the television show, and they used to be coming in via telex. They'd be coming in, and it would tell you somebody was typing them, and it would come up on the television screens. That would be back in the 1960s or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, and incredible. Wow. Yes, I think there's so much.
I think, absolutely right, Rose. And I think today, and it's inevitable, I guess every generation is the same, that they don't really appreciate what life was like in the generation, and what's a generation? 25 years, I suppose, in the generation before. If we go back to 2000, then computers were not really the norm in people's homes. They just weren't. But if you go back a bit further, 10 years, 15 years, all the time, it was a period of incredible change because of, as you say, the betterment of technology, the way it's so improved so quickly as well. And, culminating in some ways, not just with the computer, but with the incredible device we call the mobile phone. Yeah. The fact that we can call people across the other side of the world, bouncing off presumably a satellite in the process, is mind-blowing. And we all know nowadays probably nothing has changed a culture in societies around the world more than the mobile phone. Everywhere you go, whether you're in a restaurant, whether you're in a pub or whatever else, people are looking at their phones. If they're on a train, they're looking at their phone. And actually, it's not always a bad thing, is it? Because it gives people a bit of a focus when they might not want to read a newspaper or whatever else. So, and the information you can get from a phone, you can type in anything to Google and you'll get the answer. Now, that information was never available to people really before 25 years ago. It just wasn't there. You had to go to an encyclopedia or go to a library or something like that. So huge improvements because of, as we say, because of human ingenuity. It's remarkable. And go on.
Sorry,
go on.
I remember seeing an advert, or a television program, and someone discussing how mobile phones were going to evolve, and that it wouldn't be too long before the phone held virtually your life, and I was saying, absolute rubbish. That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen, because in those days, we just had the mobile phone, and we'd gone from bricks, a great big brick that was to these little flip over ones, and they were quite small, and you could put them in your pocket, and you thought, that's great, we've got these mobile phones. And all we thought at the time that his phone was to be able to make a phone call. We didn't think of it as being anything else. And this guy, I can't remember who it was and what program it was, but he was talking about how they were going to evolve and the things that were going to happen with the mobile phone. And he was absolutely right. And I couldn't live without mine. Could you live without yours?
No. I don't think anybody could. And of course, an early attachment to it was the camera. They tended to be very early on a phone and a camera, didn't it? We thought that was good because suddenly you didn't so much need your camera, although the early cameras on the phones were not particularly great, were they? They were a bit grainy, but of course they quickly enhanced the screens and the process so that they became brilliant cameras as well.
Well, almost, you don't need a camera these days.
No,
you don't need.
No, you don't really. No.
And all the videos that I've made and that are on my YouTube channel, I've made them all with either my iPad or my iPhone. That's it. Nothing, no special equipment. And they're great. Don't mind saying so.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
What about you, Kaz? Do you value your mobile phone?
I do. Absolutely. I absolutely love my mobile phone. Does everything for me. It even thinks for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Helps me think. Yeah. I was just thinking, we've got 3 minutes. There's just two things. Number one, what happened to the R in your name, bro? It says Trevor. I thought.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
It does. I can see that now. Yeah, I don't know. Has it always been like that? Have you seen that before?
No, just today.
Well, that's going to be my new stage name when I'm up there performing. Trevor. Either that or Duke Kincaid or Quentin de Buttocks. Nearly said the wrong thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.